little bit of noise to start today's video off. Hello, Kenny Harp Show coming at you for another episode of the Tailgate Sessions. Today we got the truck out of the driveway. We're on location today down at Bay Campus, looking out at Narragansett Bay behind me over here. Today on the Tailgate, we're going to talk about, harmonicas and jam nights and all that stuff like we always talk about. But today we're going to concentrate on other players. More specifically, the kind of players that you see at the jams. If you haven't been playing that long, you don't even notice these players. But after you watch this video, you'll be able to pick them out of a crowd, no problem. If you have been playing, you've already seen all this, and you don't even really need to go through this video. But you might want to just check it out just for fun. Probably the first type of harmonica player that you're gonna notice is an overplayer. We've all seen him. He gets the first note in the song, he gets the last note in the song, and he gets every goddamn note in between. Whether somebody else is soloing or the singer's singing, he's playing. He's rowing right along, usually at the wrong time, over the stops, and everywhere in between. He steps on everybody's toes. He just cannot shut up. He's playing in the parking lot. He's playing when he's up on stage. He's playing at his seat at the bar when he's not on stage. That's called guessing, by the way. Big no-no. But he plays and plays and plays and plays. He never stops playing. That's why we call him the overplayer, and he makes us all look bad. But we've all been guilty of doing it, so we got to cut him a little break. Nah, don't give him no breaks. Call him out. There's nothing worse than an overplayer. It gives us all a bad name, and it gives us all a bad vibe. Because the guy just can't shut up. You know, that's a bane to all of us hot players. There's a guy who just doesn't know when the hell to shut up, and I wish they'd learn. The second type of harmonica player that you might run into at the jam, it's the rookie. We've all been the rookie too. We've seen the rookie. You know the rookie. He shows up with a karaoke mic and an SP amplifier, a SP10 amplifier with a 4.5-inch speaker in it. Fresh deck of blues bands straight from the music store. But you know what? He's thirsty. He's hungry. He's dying to play. We got to cut the rookie a little slack. I was a rookie. You were a rookie. We were all rookies at one time. Help him grow, man. Help him grow. If you can give him a pointer, give him a pointer. Don't hate on him. And if he did a good job, tell him he did a good job. If he sucked, tell him he sucked, but in a nice way. The next type of hot player that we'll meet at the blues jam. This guy is dangerous. He's known as the Collector. The Collector has awesome gear. He's got Harp Kings. He's got Basemans. He's got Memphis Minis. He's got everything. He's got custom harps. He's got microphones for days. He's got everything in the world. He's got every piece of gear you could ever want. He's got it all. And it's all top-notch stuff. The thing about the Collector is, he's usually an awesome player because he's got all this stuff. He didn't buy all this stuff because he didn't acquire all this stuff because he couldn't play. But what bugs me about the Collector, he never seems to have a job. Nobody knows where he gets his money from. You know, every one of you out there knows a Collector. He's a great player, has killer gear. He's dressed to the T every time. He travels the world. He goes down to Mississippi. He goes to this festival. He goes to that festival. He goes to Canada. You know, he goes everywhere. But he doesn't seem to have a job. And I don't know where the Collector gets his money. He's got $1,500 amps, $700 microphones. If a new harmonica comes out, he's got a whole set of 12 plus the lows and the flats and the shops. He's got them all. I don't know how the Collector does it. The Collector usually has an old classic car too. And it's just uncanny. It'll make you beat your head against the wall. Why the Collector is dangerous. The Collector collects everything, but he also sells stuff. And he has nice shit. And he'll offer it to you for a deal. And you just cannot say no. You just can't do it sometimes. Beware of the Collector. Okay, I forgot what number we're on. Alright. The next type of hot player we get, I call him the showman. The showman is usually a mediocre player. He can play, but not that great. Who am I to judge? We'll skip all that. We've all seen the showman. He can usually be found with a wireless setup or a 7,000 foot cord so he can walk through the audience and through the building. I once saw I was at a quiet little coffee house jam one day, and there was a showman there. And he's got his wireless set up. He's got the wireless pack here. He's got a distortion pedal here. He's got his microphone wailing away on it. He starts playing. He walks out of the spot where we had the music going. He goes into the restaurant where the coffee house people are, and he's playing. He goes outside to the parking lot, and he's still playing. You know, I don't know how he can do it. He can't get the cues from the band leader. He can't know when to shut up and when not to. The showman is more worried about his theatrics and tricks. You know, he goes down every single time. He goes down on a knee. Well, anyway, this particular showman literally went through the entire building, through the kitchen, outside, and back up to the stage. The rest of the band just about gave up. It's the worst case I've ever seen. But the showman, he always got to pounce on the floor, go down to one knee, do some ridiculous dance. We all got our little wave going on, but this guy, oh my God. And people eat it up. They love it. I don't understand. They love it. They absolutely love the showman. To me, the guy looks like a freaking moron. But what can you do? Let him have it. What can we say about the showman? Now, the total opposite of the showman, we've all seen this guy too. It's the old man. We all know that one old man harmonica player. The old man doesn't come out to jams very often. And when he does, he doesn't even have to sign the list. If he's in the building, he's playing. Because he's an old man. The old man, he's got his nice little set of harps. He doesn't overplay. He plays very sparingly, and he's good. He could probably whoop anyone in the room, but he doesn't need to. He's just there to play 2 songs and get out. I love the old man. No problem letting him. He doesn't even have to carry. He doesn't even have to carry an amp anymore. Every hot player in the room will gladly let him blow through their rig, and I've done it 100 times. And you know what? Buy that old man a drink. Maybe he'll teach you something when he's done. The next type of hot player that we meet at the jams. I know it's getting a long-winded video. Hell, the sun was out when I started. But I just noticed this talking with some other people, and we just went through these guys. I got it all written down here because I can't remember nothing. This is probably the worst one yet. This type of hot player is the whiner. He criticizes everybody in the room. He criticizes the room itself. It has no acoustics. It doesn't play right in here. The PA's not set right. He doesn't have his stuff. He never brings his stuff. This guy constantly plays through the PA because he's got a killer amp at home, but he don't bring it outside. And then he talks shit about how bad the PA is. Complains about everything in the world. The whiner can also usually be found lurking on the forums. We know the ones. We know the ones. You know the ones on Facebook. We all know them. I don't gotta say their names. He's usually lurking on there, correcting the slightest mistake somebody might have typed. He cannot wait to jump in. He absolutely cannot wait to jump into this. Oh, that's a 58 basement. No, it's not. That's a 59 basement, and that wasn't the right way. Blah, 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 blah. The whiner bitches and moans and cries about everything, and I can't stand him. Now, there's only 2 more types of players left. I saved this one for next to last. This player is called, I like to call, the Guru. The Guru, usually, he's in a kick-ass blues band. You go to see him just to go see him play. This man can play anything, anywhere, anyhow. The Guru usually plays killer harp, sings, and probably a guitar or 2 also. Or at least one other instrument. He can sing, he can blow. Guru plays chromatic too. He'll pick that goofy looking thing up and get everything he can out of it. If you're real lucky, the Guru will take you under his wing. I was fortunate enough to find the Guru. the man taught me I'd say the man taught me 5 years worth of playing inside of a summer. You know, he took me outside after my set, probably my third or fourth time up on stage at the jam, and he just told me, hey man, do this, don't do that. When this happens, do this. And lay back here. You know, look. He's the guy that taught me to look for my cue. You know, it's like he'll nod at you, he'll look at you, he'll point at you, he'll call you out. He'll make it blatantly obvious it's time for you to play. See, I didn't pick that up, but the guru, he probably saved me 6 months worth of embarrassment just by spending 5 minutes with me. Get to know your guru. Let's see, what else do I got written down? We've been through the Collector, we've been through the Showman, we've been through the Overplayer, we've been through the Rookie, we've been through the Old Man, and we've been through the Whiner. Now the last type of harp player is a harp player like myself. Big Kenny Harp Show. Not the greatest player in the world, probably a so-so player. A player like me, the 7-hole is lava, because I never get past it. I'm on the low end, I chug and chug and chug along. I do the best I can. I'm not jaded yet. I still enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed this video about the different kind of harp players that you'll meet at the Blues Jam. This is Kenny Harp Show saying goodbye. And as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And also, check me out on my Facebook page, Last Call Microphones. We build, fix, modify, and soup up harmonica mics, or any other type of mics for that matter. We'll leave you with one little ditty. That's all you get, because I put it on the wrong side. See, I told you, the above the 7-hole is lava. Well, I'm going to put this thing off, and thanks for watching this episode of the Tailgate Sessions.